Hello friends, welcome to my living room. I'm here to tell you about my research project that I did that I have titled Photovoltaic Quality of Life Enhancement System for Rural Tanzanian Schools. I will read everything to you since you probably won't be able to read it on your own due to my crappy production studio. So here we go. The project overview, I have designed a photovoltaic system for a high school in the Liwale High School in the middle of the Lindi region of Tanzania. It's a rural farming district here in the southeastern section of Tanzania. Highly unelectrified, but with decent solar resource, and I have created a simple, cost-effective design that can be used not only at this high school that it was specifically designed for, but spread throughout the region to many other applications. The electrification gap in this region is high. If you can follow me here, these solid lines you see are the existing transmission lines throughout the country of Tanzania. This entire region is large and there are very few existing transmission lines. The dotted lines represent planned future expansion of the electric grid, and you can see that goes out around this entire region that I'm dealing with here. They're going to run it along the coast and along the one kind of major road that runs along through here. You can see any of these planned extensions are probably along major highways. This entire region here, which encompasses 225,000 households of farmers and poorer people that could really use some electricity in their lives. Like I see here, 18% electrification rate throughout this entire region, and most of that is going to occur here along the coast where there is some existing lines as well as some tourist economy. The specific site that I chose to base the system on is a high school serving 600 to 800 kids from around the region, centrally located in Liwale town or just outside of it. It's at 526 meters above sea level. Gets some pretty good solar radiance, 5.5 peak sun hours per day average, and that is, as you can see here, this was coordinated for the winter solstice, where the day is shortest and the shadows are longest, and it still gets excellent irradiation. Not much for trees. There's a few around the perimeter of the compound, but this, as you can see, there's 6 or 8 buildings here, and right in the center there's no trees to be blocking, and it's clear from the north, which is where the sun will be coming from. The buildings are arranged in an east-west fashion to allow for excellent placement of the arrays on the roofs facing north. Ambient average air temperature of 22.7 Celsius. No huge temperature swings to deal with. It's pretty decent average temp for the year. The system design. I have gone with the Solarland 100 watt 12 volt panels, polycrystalline. They're not the cheapest, but they are high quality durable, rugged, and people are very happy with them as far as I could tell. I've got the UPG 250 amp hour AGM batteries, Morningstar TriStar MPPT 30 amp controller to make sure we're getting the most of our sunshine. I chose all of these things here because they are high quality, proven performance, very reliable, low maintenance, very durable. The devices I've chosen to power with this system are lights, 12 volt DC LED, a Sunfrost 10 cubic foot 12 volt DC ultra efficient refrigerator, and some Magnadyne 12 to 5 volt conversion charge outlets, USB cell phone charging units. Very popular device to have around that part of the world. Cell phones are key for communication. And the lighting is very important for extended study time, and it's a farming region, so sometimes, you know, kids need help in the fields during the day and they can extend their study time at night. Cell phone charging is very important for communication, and it saves people from having to venture off to neighboring regions and villages to get them charged there. Refrigeration, always important, saves food, and it can provide, you know, health benefits if people have medicines and things that need to be refrigerated. And, you know, with this particular system, you know, it's widespread, can be used at more than a school. It can be used at any sort of establishment that could become a community center. Got your basic layout here, you know, your PV cells into your controller, feeding your batteries, and then also feeding your loads. Got all the little details here which you probably cannot read at all. But if you can, there's going to be a quiz. What are my peak amps per module? Come on, you got 5 seconds. Alright, sorry, just kidding. If you want to see any of this, I'd be happy to provide you with a copy of it. Otherwise, feel free to pause the video and zoom in. Cost estimate. It's going to be approximately $6,000 US for the whole system. Seems pretty cheap to me to provide such quality of life enhancement for a lot of people. You know, it shouldn't be too hard to convince someone like old Uncle Bill Gates to buy a few of these to sprinkle throughout the region. Specifically, a couple things I would like to point out is I designed it for only 30% depth of discharge on the batteries to increase their lifespan so that we don't have to replace them as often. And all of the items were chosen specifically for durability and dependability. And I would say $6,000 is a pretty low cost for increasing the livelihood of these wonderful people. That's what I've got for you. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day.